They began in red and green in 1982. Long ago, they shifted to red and black and titles, too. It's the New Jersey Devils. They're home tonight in Newark. Hi, everyone. He's Eddie Olczyk. Ray Ferraro will be coming along in just a moment, and I'm Mike Emrick, and here we are again. It's back-to-back games, and so there hasn't been much time to rest. As a coach, how do you manage everything?
Well, it's very important that you use all four lines. You use your complement of 6 defensemen. I think it's also up to the players as well, Doc, to have short shifts. You can't get caught out there for a minute and a half or 2 minutes. You got to make sure you have discipline in your game, but that'll be a real key in the outcome of this game.
Toronto's a veteran club. They have been in these situations before many a times. There are no excuses. Everybody's got back-to-backs on their schedule. These second games and back-to-backs are difficult, but you got to gut it out and find a way to win this game.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Corey Schneider gets the start, developed with the U.S. national team, then Boston College, then the American Hockey League, then Vancouver, then with the legend Marty Brodeur. He's learned his trade well. Sparks has gotten the nod in goal. The guy's been a warrior and is really liked by his teammates. That's a good way to begin this one for the Maple Leafs. The teams are ready, and so are we. Enrique's a good face-off man, ready for the Devils. Bozak's out there to try to beat him for the Maple Leafs. Lets it go. Perfect save. Gets play stopped. We go down to the benches. Near the ice, it's Ray Ferraro.
Schneider's backstopped this team to a winning record. His save percentage is outstanding. He's a fighter in the net. If he doesn't get a look at it, he never gives in, and his team knows they can count on him.
Okay, Ray. Great glove grab. And a whistle. Corey Schneider out of Boston College won a national title, then went into Vancouver where he had to share the load a little bit. What do you notice about his play in New Jersey?
Well, he's paid his dues, Doc. He played alongside Roberto Luongo, as you mentioned. He played alongside Marty Brodeur. Now it's his opportunity to step to the forefront. No more pressure sharing the goaltending crease with either one of those goaltenders. Now it's his crease moving forward.
Shoots. Blocked away. Puck covered. Whistle blown.
One word of advice. When you're pushing and shoving like that, you better be ready to drop the gloves.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Toronto's quick on the draw. Not through. To McCulloch. Fires. Oh, and a great block of the puck. Terrific shot. They score. It didn't take long, and things get quiet.
It's not how hard you shoot it, but it's the release that counts, and he snaps it home.
The passer recognizes that he's got to get the puck up in the air, but he displays sweet hands as it goes just over the stick and lands flat on the ice.
Toronto's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge.
Scored by number 18,
onside. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been.
46, Roman Poland. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 12 seconds.
McCulloch's offensive production stems from the fact that he's able to get away from the guy checking him for just a second to release the puck. That is a skill that people don't talk about. Some have it, some don't.
Good clean win on the draw. Outstanding offense met by solid goaltending. Passing one off now to Severson. Now it's directed to Boucher. Looking to Merrill. Penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call. The Devils get their goalie to the bench for the extra man. Penalty call coming. Watch for his signal here. Toronto's penalty is 2 minutes for elbowing.
If he would keep his hands down, he would not get an elbowing penalty.
New Jersey's power play opportunity number is 1. This one, the first one. You only get one chance to make a good first impression. See if they do. Toronto's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. And he is reefed.
Well, we thought he was going to escape there. He got knocked on his backside pretty solidly.
To Boucher. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Shot, terrific challenge, outstanding save.
Seems like
Score! And the game is even.
Palmieri's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
The defensive player's got to do a better job of reading the scene there, Edzo. The shooter has enough time to deliver the puck, but he's got to get across to help defensively. Give his goaltender a little help. There was no help for the goalie on that play.
The Devils win that neutral zone faceoff. One into another.
Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 26 seconds.
Picks it up in his own end. Directing that one to Clowe. And he steps across the line. Great stick save. Held there for a faceoff coming up next.
Polak's a difficult player to play against. He finishes almost every check, and as a result, he has among the highest hit totals in the league.
Good job on the draw. Gets it in a good place. Got his stick on it. Chip to McCulloch. Gains the zone. With a shot. Wow, what a glove save. Carried to the corner by McCulloch. Score!
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
Really good positioning. He's in the butterfly where he's got most of the net covered, but there's obviously a hole and the puck's behind him.
Toronto's gone up by one now. The difference in shots on goal is not even close to one. The Leafs control from the faceoff.
Fifth of the season, scored by number 21.
Thrown to the slot. Score! He's got his second of the game.
Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 20 seconds.
Van Riemsdyk's quick wrist shot surprised the goaltender in close.
Edzo, this has got to be a great shot because from my angle, there doesn't look like a lot of net. Even with the goaltender down, he seems to have most of it covered.
Toronto scored again. That's a 2-goal lead for them now, widening that gap before the end of this first period. The Devils prevail on the draw.
Number 21, James Van
Toronto's in their own end, moving the puck.
Number 18, Milan McCulloch.
He's in on an onside play. Gets around him here. Give that goalie credit for another.
6 seconds.
The Maple Leafs are fortunate to have him on their roster. He has among the highest point totals in the league. He's dangerous both with and without the puck. It's without the puck where he creates room for himself and becomes a dangerous offensive player.
New Jersey's got a defensive zone win. The Devils lug the puck in their own end. Gathered in by Martin. Pointed to Moore. And it's driven away again. Nudged off at just the last minute, so no luck on that pass. Moving it to Light. Can he generate something from there? In all alone! Brilliant save by Schneider. And he holds on.
You know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
Just under 6 minutes remaining. The Maple Leafs just added some insurance to make this a 2-goal lead. In their own end, moving along. Gets in, looks over his options here. Lets it go. That's terrific work with the pad. Another save.
Amazing reaction.
Oh, and a save. Puts one on. Blocked. Tries to clear. Loose puck cleared. And he sends it to the net. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Oh, wonderful play. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Pass attempt to Fittler. At the front of the net. Oh, what that shot came from nowhere. And he'll cover.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Toronto's got a face-off win. The Maple Leafs have it up the wing. Great move. Snaps a wrister. They score! 3 in a row.
Komarov's quick hands allowed him to snap that one up and score the goal.
Edzo, the goaltender's too quick to rely on his technique. He drops down quickly. That opens up the top of the net, and too much room there for a shooter of this quality.
Inside the final minute of the period.
Scored by number 47, Leo Cole.
Oh, and the pass wouldn't go.
19, Joffrey Lugo. And by number 8,
That's the way to make them pay.
Anytime you get hit in the open ice like that, that is a jolt.
A shot. That hit somebody. And that's one. First period has been played. And we turn to the shots on goal in the first. 11 for the Maple Leafs and 9 for New Jersey. New Jersey's goaltender has had one of those nights. And so this score is lopsided. And we will return after he gets a rest and these words. One period down, another period beckons here. What did you think of the first?
Toronto's up by a few, Doc, but I would have to think their coaching staff would want them to continue to play the way they did in that first period and continue where they left off offensively in that first period.
The Devils want to generate something up the wing. And he's hammered.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Chiseled down. The Leafs leave their own zone. Moved along and in. Shoots one. Save! And that's an offside. No team worth its name is going to let that go. And so now a penalty will be handed out. The teams have coincidental minor penalties.
Well, there was one penalty called on the ice, and then a second one, not a good penalty there. They would have been on a power play. Gotta love 4-on-4 hockey. Forwards have the D have the forwards.
New Jersey's got it off the draw at center.
2 minutes for roughing.
Pitching it to Hall.
Number 42.
Big chance! Wonderful save!
Time of the penalties. 2 minutes, 15
Makes that play deep. Toronto's carrying it through center. Breakaway! Poke checked away. They've got it. A backhand shot turned aside. New Jersey's continuing on through center ice. Oh, that's more than your normal rub out.
Everyone heard that hit.
Slid to Bozak. Nicely into the zone. Wonderful save. Puck controlled by Komarov. Got the pad on that one. Laid on to Green. Puck is thrown to Palmieri. To Komarov. Trying to go to Lupul. Puck loose, now picked up. Snapped it off. Got a piece of it with the glove. And he'll hold on.
Komarov's play defensively has grown in leaps and bounds. As a result, he has among the highest plus-minus totals in the league.
A little over 8 minutes are gone here in the second. The Maple Leafs with an impressive edge in this game, 4-1. Defensive zone win. Pitching this one to Merrill. Snapping a pass to Clove. Passing one off now to Carrick. Now it's directed to Light. Got it in his own end. Good quick poke check there. Looking to Carrick. Directing that one to Martin. Wonderful job as he plays it up the wing. To Smith-Pelly. To Kalinin. Poke checked away by Light. The Leafs in their own end, ready in attack. Wanting to generate something up the wing. Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. And possession snapped up by Martin. Down to ringside we go yet again. Ray, what do you know?
Polak's been like a one-man demolition crew. He has been so physical all over the ice.
Okay, Ray, he is a special player to watch. Toronto's got it. Terrific shot, but a denial. Possession now on the pickup by Bozak. And the puck taken hold of by McCollum. They score! And that's 4 straight goals.
He had that wrist shot ready to go in a perfect scoring area.
Schneider's been beat here. He thinks he's in decent position, but this puck just barely skims by him into the net.
The Leafs have added to their overwhelming score, and they continue to have the puck most of the time. Bozak's got another in a long list of face-off wins.
Van Riemsdyk's feeling it.
Got the iron with the shot. And that one went out of play over the glass, a souvenir for some young fan. A little over 6 minutes to go. You can see momentum in this game. It has shifted, and it is expanding even more. The advantage is 4 goals. Play is stopped. There is a signal. We just wanted to see who it is he's taking off. The Devils get a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. Solid, clean win. Yeah, shot back out. All's fine. Toronto's back to play in their own end as the clock ticks down on the power play. It's an onside play. Shoots one. Save. Back near the blue line to Riley. Save. He covers and holds on.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Toronto's got it again. Let's go, Arister. Terrific glove save. Merrill's got it on his stick, trying to get it out of there. The Leafs go back to pick it up. Time is dwindling on this power play. Up the wing, moving along. What a strong wrist shot. Score! A power play goal.
The goalie was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on him.
Schneider's beaten over the glove side here. I'm sure he'd like this one back, Edzo. Goalies hate getting beaten there.
Toronto's lead is already enormous. Will they just sit on this now and get the horn at the end of the second? It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Nicely into the zone. Gloved. A cover, and play is stopped.
Oh, that thing's labeled for the shelf. What a great glove stop there.
little over 3 minutes to go here in the second. Toronto's lived up to every bit of reputation they've developed for piling up the goals. Way ahead now. On to Hall. Up the wing, moving ahead. Polak's got another hit in a game in which he's had many. Moving it to Kadri. Into the end of attack. Has that point pass as well. He scores!
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that.
It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position, but because the puck is deflected the way it was, it gets past him in a way he just can't react to.
Replaced by number 31, Scott Wedgwood.
The Leafs have built a tremendous lead and also built some wonderful confidence. What will they say in the second intermission? Probably not much.
Toronto goal.
New Jersey's got another face-off win.
Martin, assisted by number
Pass cut, strong play.
by number 19, shot removal.
Toronto's moving well through the neutral zone.
38 seconds.
Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Lovejoy. Takes a shot. Turned away. A wonderful save, and that just beat the clock too. We've played 2 periods here of a 3-period game. The best part of the day is coming up. And we look at a very impressive shots on goal board after 2 periods. 25 for the Maple Leafs and 11 for the Devils. Schneider's had a difficult contest, and here is an example of that. For now, he gets a rest. So do we as we head to break. 2 periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
Toronto's coaching staff, Doc, told us before the game they wanted to get off to a good start, and they have in a lot of areas, especially on the scoreboard. They are well in control of this game. Let's see how they play it the last 20.
Pressed to the glass. The puck taken hold up by Henrique. Pass attempt to Van Riemsdyk. Terrific hand-eye. Shoots. Terrific point-blank save.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Enormous hit.
I'm not sure if his coach wants him playing like that.
Puck settled down by Taylor Hall. Up the wing and still with it. Into the attacking end. Turned a shot on net. New Jersey's carrying it in the defensive zone. Oh, you don't need the boards for one like that. Back in his defensive end to get it. Gets on by. Pitching it to Zajac. Point to point to point. Perfect connection right through center. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. And a save there. Great job on a cut pass. And so it shot the length, and we get an icing call as a result. And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
McCulloch's had some sweet dishes across the ice to his teammates. When they've been open, his passes have been perfect at the right time and in the right spot.
Thanks, Ray. Yeah, he has been remarkable in this game tonight. Fun to watch. The Maple Leafs with a face-off win. Puck is thrown to Komarov. Strong wrist shot. New Jersey's got it in their own end, hoping for center. Went to the backhand. Wonderful save. Trying to go to Boucher. Pitching this one to Palmieri. Terrific determination by Gardner. He gains the zone. Flips that wrist shot. Score! He's got his second.
You get to this high-scoring area, a wrist shot is a great choice.
It looks to me sometimes as the goaltender's guessing a bit, and when he guesses, he drops into the default butterfly position to see if he can cover enough net.
Toronto's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Scored by number 47.
Gets in. What'll he do?
Assisted by
Taken
number
away.
6.
Toronto's back in its own end, trying to work forward.
12 seconds.
And the puck gathered in by Light. He hit the post. And he picks it up. Snapping a pass to Clowe. Pass cut. Little pass that can start some progress ahead. New Jersey's got possession in their own end. Passing one off now to Josephson. Good intercept. Gets in. What'll he do? Off his glove. Ooh, it lay there, but he got the whistle and stoppage of play.
Oh, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already, but you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
Bozak's just like his team, winning everything. Terrific glove save, but it's loose. He covers, and a face-off will follow.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
The Maple Leafs win the draw. On the outside, a shot. And now it's directed to Henrique. Looking to Hall. Shoots. Score! They struck back fast, didn't they?
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
Well, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
New Jersey's gotten one. They still trail by a whopping score. There's not a lot of time left in the game, but maybe they can fine-tune a few things for next time.
Scored by number 12.
Directing that one to Hall. Oh, and he is drilled.
That was a major league collision.
Moving it to Bozak.
And by number 30.
Gains the zone.
Bozak's lost that puck in the offensive zone. He stick-handled himself into submission.
Fires. Terrific glove save.
Seconds.
Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing.
Sparks takes a difficult scoring chance, makes it look easy as he makes the stop.
Nice face-off work. Propelled to Kadri. Gains the blue line. And another strong save. The Devils continuing on through center ice. To Zajac. Outstanding point-blank save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
The poke check worked. Shoots one. That's turned aside. We near the final minute of play in the third period.
Minute of play.
Turning point was the anthem in this one. Led on to Boucher. Oh, what a stop! Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Napped by Palmieri. Has it in his own end. To McCulloch.
McCulloch's been right in the middle of all of his team's goal scoring.
Pass attempt to Palmieri. Up the wing skating with it now. And so this game sees another offside.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
Toronto's prevailed again on the face-off in the neutral zone. Icing is whistled, and so another face-off in the ready.
I've been looking forward to this stretch of games, Doc, for a long time. That's the great thing about this league. Every team has at least a few players that are just plain exciting to watch. We got some great hockey ahead of us.
Clean win on the draw. Pitching it to Komarov. And he steps in. Has it back deep. Riley's got to shovel it out of there. And there it is. The game is over. Toronto's got another win here. Another in a row. And they're going to keep building, they hope.
With that win, Doc, they found themselves with a tidy streak intact. The wins just keep on coming.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.